Welcome to the Rather Be Golfing podcast. Not just a golf podcast, just four guys who would rather be golfing. What's up, fellas? Happy New Year. We took the week off to bring in the new year.
Yes. It was a must.
It was a must. A little break.
Need a break. Lot coming, right? A lot of new things.
A lot of new things. Yeah. I mean, I had to work, unfortunately. You guys celebrate? Do anything good?
No.
Just a whole lot of nothing?
What do you mean a lot of new
Celebrate
things?
holidays with family.
Well, you have a resolution, right?
Yeah, man. Lose weight. So like everybody else.
There we go.
All right.
So what do we got going? You said we got a lot coming.
I don't know.
Stuff.
Videos coming, maybe, possibly in the works.
Well, we said 2025 was the year for Rather Be Golfing podcast.
So hopefully we got more than just
we're
the podcast.
in 2025 now.
We are in our year. Oh boy. What is that?
That's his phone. There goes his phone.
My phone.
Okay,
That's
all
right.
right.
We're fine.
Nothing important.
Nothing important.
It's a new year. We got a new
year, new golf
simulator league,
new golf league,
upgraded from last year. No, it's not a knock on that league, but this is
don't got
the real deal. No, it's not throwing
From
shade.
what I heard from you guys,
No
it's
disrespect.
not even close.
No disrespect. This is just a real. It's the real deal.
It's X golf.
X golf. Yeah.
It's yeah,
it's definitely better.
it's pretty good.
They got an app. We got stats. It's pretty cool.
Shit. So I can go on and see this.
I think
Or do
you
I
have to be
involved?
involved.
You
have to be a
gotta be a
member,
member.
you
So
have to be a
you're
member.
you
I
can't.
had to pay the $2,000 to get into this. I
You're
guess
not on the
right?
team,
No,
You're
the
out.
team. Thanks, guys.
unfortunately.
Yeah. It was. We had
Pretty
our
good.
first thing last night. Our first meet.
Yeah, I mean,
league
there's
Match.
match.
were there 9 or 10, maybe a dozen simulators.
It's a lot. Probably a dozen.
We were on number
Yeah.
9. There's more than that. There were more than 9.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I would say
league-
there was 12.
The league is like 200 and something people.
Yep.
Teams of 3, right? Seems like it's going to be fun. I think it lasts a little longer than last year's, right? Is it 12 weeks?
Yeah, we have about
14
we have
weeks total.
13 weeks.
including
13?
Yeah, it said 13 on the rules.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was 14.
including playoffs.
13, including playoffs. Everybody makes the playoffs, but maybe somebody's in the winners bracket and the losers bracket.
And then they have some other fun competitions. They have a closest to the pin,
Yep.
right? A hole in one.
There's a
Everybody-
season-long hole-in-one
Yep.
pool.
Pretty
Like
10 bucks
a guy.
Oh, nice.
player of the week, player of the year.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
But the hole-in-one thing, that's for every league, I think. It's not just for our league.
I think
It's a
not just
combination.
ours.
Okay, I see. So,
Yeah, so it's
is
a
there
couple
200
thousands
and
of
something
dollars
people
going.
in just our league?
No, that well, there's I don't know, maybe
That was
no, there can't be because if there's 12 simulators, it's 24 teams.
okay. So it's each flight, each session just plays against each other. It's not
24
like
times 3. I mean, well, you can
72.
have more than 3 guys though on a team, but only 3 guys playing at a time.
But I'm saying, are we only competing against?
Yeah, just Monday night.
It's just Monday night.
okay. I
league.
see.
Yeah,
I wasn't aware of that.
But the hole-in-one, they want to build up the pot, so...
that's all
Got
the
it.
leagues.
yeah,
That should be all leagues. Yeah, it is all
Yeah.
leagues, right?
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
what he said,
That's
yeah.
pretty
I
cool.
wonder if somebody will actually hit a hole in one.
They said they haven't had one yet, right? In the league?
Oh, really?
No,
I don't think so.
Does the pot carry over?
I don't know.
I don't think it works that way.
Probably not.
probably not.
Just profit for the game.
I would imagine
That just wouldn't work
I think
because
not getting
what if
guaranteed that everybody
people were
comes
in it
back.
last year? Yeah.
Nobody got it, though.
Yeah, but if you don't play again, I don't know. Your money's
They
just
probably
gone.
just keep that.
Sign up for next year.
that's
You
money
have
for
a
them.
shot then.
Mm.
Incentive.
I don't know.
It might carry it. I don't know.
Imagine.
But you
Gets
give
to a lot.
everybody their money back?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
let's see. That's
Maybe.
Something to find out.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're
Right?
not-
It's like you ever
Well,
play the
why
roll of
Why
day?
don't you look at
Time
that?
out. You ever play the roll of day at like any bar?
Yeah.
Right? It can go on for 3 years. You can move to Florida in those 3 years, and it's still that money still goes to.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to hit one next week, so it doesn't really matter. But also, you play against your competition in the same simulator,
yes.
which is something that's new to us.
Yes.
Creates a little bit more, I guess, of
A little more pressure.
pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit.
depending on who you're playing against, maybe invokes some competition or
Trash talk.
not necessarily.
A little
it
wait
depends.
time, too. Like,
A little extra time. Speaking of trash talk, he started off the league with some trash talk.
Did you
say?
really?
He
I
delivered
did.
a trash talk line to
Rip.
To
Alan, yeah.
Alan W.
Alan W.
Shout out, Alan. So we were doing the introductions before we started. And this was all, good natured and good fun, but
Yeah, but nobody knows
I could
anybody
see,
at this point
yeah,
yet.
we'd never
Yeah.
met each other, so he doesn't, and he's probably like, I don't know, I would say 60 or so.
Yeah,
Okay.
50s, early 60s, yeah.
So I introduced myself. I said, "I am Sean. I have to apologize in advance for the beating you're about to receive."
Oh my God.
And the look in his eyes was kind of
Confused.
terror combined with confusion.
No, he was like, we're just here to hang out. It's January.
Yeah.
This guy's like, he's
I
like,
can't cough outside,
I'm
so
gonna
I'm
beat
here.
your ass.
They're like, yeah, we're just here for fun, you know, like we don't really care if we win.
Yeah.
No, not
So let's
according
just
to
play. Relax, buddy.
Not
Listen,
according
I had
to
to
Rep,
assert my
yeah.
dominance. You know? Clearly, he was the
Yeah,
beta.
you
in
should
that
have said
interaction.
winner
What?
of the GSB fucking league. I'm here to kick your
Yeah, we
ass.
should have rolled in on a bike.
Yeah.
It's our winner.
That should have been our name, GSP Champs.
GSB
Oh,
champs.
that was a
But
fucking
nice
win.
guys, nice guys.
Yeah, no, very nice.
So did they? I don't think they took our handicaps beforehand. I know that Jeff, the guy that runs it, the owner, at some point he took our handicaps, but I think that they said the first 2 or 3 weeks they're using for
Well-
handicapping.
Well, they go by the X Golf handicap,
Yeah,
so like
it's going to take 3 weeks to build it.
Right.
they took our handicaps down to compare, so you're not
Sandbag.
sandbagging.
Yeah. Okay. But there were no handicaps this week.
No.
Really. And
No,
still,
and there's not going to be an outcome. We're not going to know who won any of these first 3 matches until we have an established
okay.
handicap. So they're going to go back.
I didn't know that. They're
Yeah.
going to retroactively.
Yeah.
So did the week
Update
start yet?
handicap.
Did the
It
week
did,
start yet?
yeah.
Okay, so these.
Yeah, we're playing. These will count. These will
gotcha.
eventually count, but we don't know for 3 weeks
Yeah,
what the
okay.
outcome really
Okay.
is.
So
I mean,
there's
you
really
could guess.
10
You
weeks
could
of-
figure it
of
out.
play.
That's
But
a good way to do it.
yeah,
Okay,
I think we should have won this week.
I think we did. Yeah.
just by the eye
mean,
test.
Yeah. I played pretty good. I shot 1 under.
Yeah, he was one
Oh
of them.
shit!
I thought you were 2 under.
No, I
Did you bogey
bogeyed
the
it.
last
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
I was stuck behind a tree on my drive.
Watch out for those trees.
I know. The trees get you.
Yeah,
They
trees
do.
are real in this one.
It's a little bit.
Definitely a lot of tree
Shot
contact.
1 under. God dang, bro.
It's a little bit. I feel like the mat maybe it's a little bit more realistic. I guess not as forgiving.
So if you
Maybe.
chunk it,
It's
a true
more
chunk.
of a chunk
True
than
chunk.
yeah. Which you could chunk it. 270 yards at the last year's simulator.
yeah.
It takes
I see what you're
off,
saying.
like if you're in the bunker, it's going to show you it's taking off about 50% of your
Oh.
distance on the swing. It
Mhm.
lets you know that fairway
Okay.
can be 80, 90 or 80, depending on
Depending
where
on
you're
what lie
at.
you have, is
Correct,
now
yeah.
on the actual surface that you're hitting off of.
Doesn't change.
That doesn't change.
That's
That's
the
the
same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But the computer adjusts.
Gotcha.
You actually have to putt this time around, which
Yeah.
could be good or bad
Mhm.
depending on.
We all putted pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like most
think we'll
people
be
have
all
a
right.
hard time with it. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, you can change your line. There's like a little control thing behind where you tee
Okay.
off to.
like, if you're good at
Adjust.
video game putting, like with the whole
Yeah. Oh, I see
directional,
what you're
like,
saying.
yeah, you
can
still get
figure
the
it
same
out.
grid showing,
Yeah.
left, right, up and down, speed and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
So-
saw the video.
yeah,
It looks pretty like
it's legit.
yeah, legit.
yeah, the sim was bigger, more room.
Yes.
I'm going to out myself. When I first got there, I hadn't touched a club in a while, and we all know I've lost a few pounds, about 20 pounds to be
I know.
specific.
I found those.
I almost missed the ball my first swing. I think it's because I don't have
Yeah.
that extra, cushion.
Did you
Okay.
go over the top of it?
I just almost missed it. It
Yeah.
kind of nicked the heel. It was bad.
It was pretty atrocious.
It was not good.
And I could tell when I was addressing the ball, I could tell something was up. And then
Question.
I kind of figured it
Do
out.
we have any
eventually.
videos of anybody swinging, or were you
I
guys
think we
just
just have
Just
the
Sean,
hyper
yeah.
focused?
Yeah.
Just Sean.
Just hyper focused.
Just
I
Sean
guess if
on
I
the
was there, I
story.
would have.
Did you like keep your elbows on your muffin top or something? Is that what happened?
I think that the muffin top was there. It's
My
still
arms are longer.
there a little bit, I guess, but it's I don't know. It's a big
His
difference.
pants are
when
falling down.
you have to get used to it's like I'm in a new body almost.
Good for you.
I'm just saying that's
I'll get there
kind of
someday.
funny. I almost missed the ball on my first swing.
What'd you end
Alright.
up shooting?
I was 5 over or
I think
something.
you're 4 or 5.
It wasn't great, but I was able to hit the ball after
4 or 5
a
over?
few practice.
How many? 9 holes?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was 7 over.
I made a 7 on one hole triple. That really screwed me.
That'll hurt you.
But the guys we were playing, they were all double over.
They were
right?
definitely
like
double digits by the time we finished. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
They were all
one guy
double-
drove the ball pretty well.
They were all, I
again,
think,
the
Matt.
short guy,
Yeah.
20 plus handicaps or 15.
Probably.
One of them was over 20. And the other two were double digits.
Were you guys nervous
Cool.
going in?
Not really. I mean, it probably helped too. We played like an hour before.
Oh,
Yeah, we
well,
did
that's right.
rent an
Yeah,
hour.
we did
Just
that.
I had never played there, so and I also had not swung a club in
Mhm.
3-4
helped.
months.
That
Yeah.
definitely helped.
Also, good food over at X
Yeah.
Golf.
Very good food.
I took advantage of that. I had 2 dinners.
He did.
did.
He ate twice.
He ate twice.
It
Yeah,
was
we were
that
there for that
good.
long.
It was
He's a cat.
We were there for almost 5 hours.
He's allowed,
Yeah.
boys. He lost,
He had to fix his swing,
What'd you
so he
have?
had to bulk up.
Yeah,
a
bulk
little.
up.
yeah.
I had the quesadilla and chicken wrap.
Wow.
It
Good
was
stuff.
good. The fries were top notch as well.
It is bulking season.
Or slimming for some.
Yeah, it's
But now I'm done. I'm back to
going to
my
be year round.
no more of that for me.
No more of that.
No more double meals.
No more. No more. For
Problem is, you're gonna need to eat there. You're there for that long. It's like 3 hours. I'm gonna have to eat.
Yeah, it's a long time.
I know.
How
but
was it? How long did it take you for you to play 9 holes?
3 hours.
3
It took
hours.
3 hours
Yeah.
to play 9
yeah,
holes.
because there's so many people playing in
6
one.
guys.
6 guys, man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It takes a while. I feel like we were one of the first matches to finish too, because I was walking out and I was looking at some of the of the other teams, and they were still on 16, 17.
Yeah, wow.
So
And I imagine it's the first week.
Yeah.
Work out the kinks.
Mhm.
If there are any issues that came up, some people don't know what's going on, how to aim, how to do this with the computer.
And if the ball's outside of 7 feet, you have to putt it.
Yeah.
So it could be like 7.2. And I'm like, oh, now you
Yeah,
got to putt it.
Putt it, yeah.
Takes time.
yeah, there was one guy who was at -3, right?
Yeah. I don't know what he finished at, but
He's going to be the new
Corsi,
yeah, the
Corsi?
new Corsi from the last league.
your new arch rival.
I know. I didn't see
Not
which guy
mine.
it
I
was.
suck. His.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
You
coming,
guys,
I'm
you
coming
guys
for
were probably the
that.
only
He's
200.
coming
going
for player of the year.
Play
Yeah.
of the year, man. I feel it.
You're feeling it.
I'm feeling it. Actually, I've been playing shitty golf lately, so I was very shocked I played that well.
So you're feeling it or not?
He was tearing it up in the pregame. And
Was
the,
he?
Yeah. I was driving like rip,
Pre-round,
man.
he
Like
was crushing it, yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Damn. What?
This guy gets up there, two drives at 300 yards plus. I said, come on.
It was.
Are you kidding?
He was wearing
My first
the.
2 drives.
He was wearing the Rather Be Golfing branded apparel,
Yep, that one that's hanging up
and
there.
I think he had the arms specifically. They were to
Yeah.
show off
Tailored.
his
You know, how,
muscular
like,
fit.
you know how like quarterbacks in the NFL have
like
like
the same
the,
shirt.
the elastic,
The elastic
on the
pants.
bands? I think
Yeah,
he
it was like
has
a
that
dry
on
fit.
his
He was like
shirt.
hulking
Yeah.
out of it, hitting at 300.
Josh
I
wanted
think it
to
was an intimidation tactic.
It was like a youth-sized sleeve.
assert his dominance.
Yeah. we were both trying to assert our dominance in different ways. I used the intimidation tactic of shit talking our
Yeah,
opponent, and he was trying to
Out of
intimidate
nowhere.
them with
That's
his
hilarious.
sheer physical presence.
The guy did come on. He's like, we're just playing for fun, you know?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like this.
And
I
then
didn't know you walked over and tried to piss on his leg. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
No, that was his own urine because he was so scared.
Oh, okay.
It just started leaking down his leg. Just pure sheer panic.
Oh man, yeah, he didn't expect that. He's like,
No.
what the hell's
But
wrong
then
with
we
this guy?
kind of, I after the fact, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. And then we kind of,
Because I heard him
Yeah,
say it, I'm
talked
like,
about
what are you
regular
doing, dude?
stuff, yeah.
We just got here.
Were they like cool guys? Like
No,
they were nice
fine.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be fun.
1 week down and a lot to go. So
Yeah, 12
Yeah.
more.
Try to show up, be your cheerleader.
Are you going to wear the outfit?
Right.
What outfit?
I got a Rather Be Golfing cheerleader outfit you can wear.
what?
Is it?
I think anyone wants to see him in that.
Yeah, yeah. What size is it?
Yeah.
Not exactly fitting into.
Well, I got it made just for you.
Nice. All right, cool.
But speaking of sim golf, they got the TGL tonight. What do you guys think about that? Like, do you think it's going to be competitive? You think it's going to be fun to watch? Is it going to be?
I think it's going to be a shit show at first. Because there's a few rule changes in there that might throw some people off.
I don't know. If I had to use one word, the only word I could really come up with is different. I don't think it's hard to say what to expect because we've never really seen anything like this. I think it's. Go ahead.
Are they playing for money at the end, or are they playing for just a championship?
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Actually, I forgot to look that up.
I don't know.
I
Is
haven't
there-
heard anything about that.
I'm sure there's got to be some kind of I don't know if there's actually contracts or not, but there's got to be some kind of compensation, or they must be playing for something. I don't know, but this is their, I guess, answer to Live to try to compete with Live, right?
I would assume so because there's no live players playing. And there's what? How many golfers
So
are there?
there's 6 teams of 4.
Four.
6 teams
There's
of 4.
24 guys.
right? 3 players per team play in a given match.
Ooh.
It's rivals live in the sense that it's a team based
Yeah.
event. And I think we were saying last year how, we had suggestions or thoughts that maybe could have improved Live as if they somehow developed or implemented a location affiliation for a team to try to grow a fan base. And they're trying to do that, I think, in TGL. Like there's a New York golf club or whatever, Bay Area, Florida, Boston, Atlanta, and what's the other one? LA, I think. So they're trying to kind of, and I think that's a good idea. It's all the matches are at one location. There's only one arena.
SoFi Center.
SoFi Center in Florida. It's a brand new 1,500 seat stadium. So it's not like they're traveling and playing at, in each other's, there's no home field advantage or anything like that, home course advantage. But they're still trying to, develop a team-based model, which is smart. It's hard to say if it's going to work at this point, but I think it's actually a good idea, at least in theory.
You know what? You were right. Spot on with it. It is different, and that's why I think it's intriguing to watch. It's something you've never seen before.
I was totally not against it, but certainly skeptical until I started reading more about it in the last couple of days. And it does seem interesting. Like I didn't know that the course was so dynamic. Obviously, you're hitting into a screen. The screen is 24 times the size of a standard simulator screen. And none of the courses are real courses. All the courses are specifically designed, all the holes. I don't even know if it's courses per se. I think it is, but they're all specifically designed for this by Jack Nicklaus, a couple other designers. And they hit off real grass. There's real sand.
Yeah, there's real sand.
They chip and pitch and greenside bunkers and putting on the real surface. It's not a simulator, but I've never heard of or seen anything like this. The green can actually be modified based on...
It can morph.
Yeah. It can be,
It's a turntable. It spins.
Yeah.
The green can morph. So
it could turn into a totally different hole, really, which is really cool. I mean, I can only imagine how much money went into this thing. So,
yeah, they said that whole turntable is like 700,000
pounds.
Wow.
Tons.
Jeez. Yeah.
Tons?
Pounds?
Pounds,
yeah.
So it starts tonight.
Yeah.
It's hard to say if it's what it's gonna be like on TV. I know that they're gonna try to. There's going to be a lot of audio. You could hear what the players are saying and more like that. I feel like it'd be really cool to see in person, but there's only 1,500 seats and there's only one location. So it's not, going to be that easy to access for the fan. Mm-hmm. I don't know how expensive it would be, but, I don't know what access is like to get tickets for that or if it's even possible.
I guess depends on how many matches they have throughout the year and then.
But if there's only
a bunch of matches,
1,500 seats, you said?
Yeah. So hard
so
pretty much
pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only 15 times you can go see this. And
there's 15 weeks. What else? There's 15
but it's 2 nights a week.
It's going to be pretty competitive. They're playing for a total of $21 million, and $9 million goes. Yeah, $9 million goes to the winning team.
Okay.
So
they got something to play for. Yeah. Pretty much the best players from the PGA Tour, more or less.
It really is.
Who are participating.
Then a couple personality guys like Kisner and I mean Fowler's coming back too, but
JT's there.
Yeah, I think it should be interesting. I think it was supposed to start a year ago, but the roof caved in or whatever.
Storm, destroyed the
and
stadium.
Tiger said that he thinks this was kind of a blessing in disguise.
They weren't ready.
Yeah, they've...
Sure they were rushing.
New place is way better than what they were going to play.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So they did more than just the roof then.
This place was being built and it got finished. It wasn't going to be ready in time for their league. So
they're going to push
with
it
the
anyway,
storm that delayed, ruined the other location.
Mm-hmm.
This location was being finished, so they moved it there.
Gotcha.
It's a better venue.
So the format is there's 15 holes per match?
15 holes,
9 hole alternate shot, 6 singles.
Yep.
And each hole is worth a point, something along those lines.
1 point, yep.
There are some different. It's going to benefit some players more than others because you only have 40 seconds to hit, which is not a lot of time, especially for short, shots around the green and on the green.
Yeah, it goes quick. Like I was watching the whole Barstool thing, and
they weren't ready.
No, They were like deciphering like where they want to put their shots, and all of a sudden, like the 40 seconds,
it's almost like
5
speed
seconds
golf.
to adjust the ball and hit.
It's going to be like speed golf, and players who are used to playing, not having any kind of, strict,
not enforced.
Right. Players like Cantlay, who is participating, I think he might have a hard time with it because he's not used
I
to.
think there's going to be a few,
especially putting, because now you don't have time to read the green really.
Now-
Yeah, you've never seen. There's no practice rounds. Obviously,
Yeah.
you haven't walked that green.
So now, right? Do you think this is going to transition into the tour play, where they only have a certain amount of time to hit? Now, when they go out on tour during the rest of the year,
I don't think so. No.
But do you think subconsciously in their mind they're going to speed themselves a tiny bit up?
It's possible it could throw off, one of the players who's a little more deliberate. It could throw off their, I guess, routine on the regular golf course. I think that's possible.
It's hard to like switch because obviously you want to be competitive in this TGL league.
Yeah, every player has their routine.
So switching up your routine and then going back and being competitive on tour, that should. I don't know. These guys are meticulous and everything. I just feel like it's gonna screw.
I know when I play in a simulator too, my routine's way different.
off.
Absolutely.
Like I don't even have like a routine.
No.
I don't know, man. You shot 1 under.
Yeah, but I kind of just maybe I should play like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little quicker.
Yeah,
You kind of just
I don't
walk
know,
up,
better or worse.
walk up, hit your ball in the simulator. Maybe take a look at something when you're putting in.
I'm more-
maybe
I'm more
a little bit
You're
more
not really
time.
aiming. You're just kind of
No, you're just hitting.
I'm
yeah.
more basing this on putting. Like I think players will be fine with the driver and like the wedge shots and stuff, but I feel like the putting, they're not going to be able to read every
No.
bit of the screen. They're not going to be able to go behind the hole and all of a sudden run to their ball and make a good shot on it.
But can you have the other guys read the?
I
green
can't
for you?
assume why not, because
so,
if it's a team, you're trying to
So
win
that's
as a team.
beneficial. Yeah.
So I mean, I guess the more communication is going to be a lot. It's going to be big.
Yeah, in addition to the timeouts, there's also this thing called the hammer, which
They have to beat them in that hole or something, and
No,
No,
the hammer just
it makes a hole worth an extra point,
yes,
I think.
worth an additional point.
There's one hammer per match. Either team at any given time has the hammer. So it goes back and forth. When you use it, then the other team gets it, and it's just pretty much like an advantage.
no, but I think you have to win the hole for you to get the extra point. If you don't, you lose a point.
That sounds right. I'm not sure about that.
I think that's how it works.
I mean, it's something totally different. You never, there's a few, tidbits to this that are totally unique and have never been tested before. I think some of them will work and some won't. It's kind of like a trial type thing, but so is Live when it started, and now it's pretty popular. So definitely something different.
What's the tournament that they have when if you get a par, it's 1 birdie?
It's the Stableford one.
Yeah.
I think it's Tahoe.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like that. Right? I mean, but you're going against each other.
Those are usually like the celebrity tournaments have that.
Yeah, that's always an interesting one to follow, though.
I mean, I think it's going to be interesting to watch, but like, will it last?
I don't know.
It's kind of like the XFL.
I mean,
that was interesting to watch
Yeah,
at
but
first.
listen, the
then all of a sudden
XFL
it
had
didn't.
nobody's playing. You have
That's
You have
true.
the top
Yeah, I
know.
guys
Yeah.
Right.
in
yeah, this is still
the
going to be a
tour.
good product.
Yeah,
It's the best
you're
guys.
not.
But again, you're also hitting a ball into a screen.
And
The
there's
screen's pretty cool.
This is
but
definitely going to be
it's
more
pretty cool if
realistic
you're hitting it.
of simulation play than anything else that anybody's used to. I mean, you're hitting real shots when you're close in,
Yeah.
Like,
It's gonna have a lot to do with camera play too,
yeah.
and audio. Like if you're engaged and
Yeah.
they do the right.
Well, the real shots are only like
Angles and-
chip shots.
Yeah. But they're also hitting far enough that, like, I don't know, the TrackMan and stuff like that
they're
probably
like
using
30,
are like
I think
the
they're 30
legitimate.
yards from the screen.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
it's
far
pretty
from the
far away.
screen.
I hope
they're getting legit
I
data.
hope they put like you could see their numbers on the TV.
They should,
on,
yeah. I
Like
mean,
how we
might as
you know,
well.
read
Yeah,
what they see.
Yeah,
kinda
ball
thing.
speed.
That'd be
Give
kind of cool to
every-
watch too if
yeah.
you're into that stuff.
they do that on the PGA
Yeah.
Tour anyway. The TrackMan.
Yeah,
do
but
more
it's
shows
not every
on this.
shot. It's once in a while when they're comparing. They do the apex.
There'd be
and
no
stuff, but I'm
reason
talking,
to.
like,
You could have a
ball
bunch of
spin and
data on the screen because you're not like covering up the view of the
Yeah.
golf course or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
indoor
yeah.
thing.
There-
We'll see.
There are
Oh,
so many
we-
golf traditionalists, though. I think that since it's kind of gimmicky, it's going to turn a lot of those people
I
off.
don't know,
So
a lot of those
Yeah,
people are
you're right. It's different.
dying out.
Like you
Yeah.
said.
I don't want us to be.
It's definitely more for the younger crowd.
Absolutely.
Not
Yeah.
really the older guys.
And it's going to be faster.
yeah.
There's not a lot of waiting around.
The fact of the matter is, it's not intending to replace real golf.
No,
They're still going to have the PGA Tour
during February and March.
Right.
It's not going to be.
Most of these guys are competing on the real circuit, so it's not. It doesn't come at any kind of cost of sacrificing those tournaments, which I think is going to work in its favor.
So does it go into March?
I think the last one is
beginning of March.
Early March, yeah.
And then there's the playoffs. There's 6 teams,
and
top 4 teams.
It's a pretty good time
slot.
zone. How long's the match? Like an hour? 2 hours?
Well, they play 15 holes, so
probably not
might
that
be a
long,
3-hour
especially with
window.
the 40-second.
So I guess it's kind of late because it starts at 9.
Does it?
It can't be more than 2 hours.
Yeah, I can't see it being more than 2 hours.
Yeah.
With a shot
Is
clock.
it going to go to 12?
And it's
No way
alternate shot,
yeah.
so it's like...
Yeah, true.
Although the showdown was...
Yeah, but they're walking.
They only played 12 holes, too.
They're walking to the ball.
That's another thing.
Oh, that's
They're walking
true.
to the ball.
Yeah, they were walking on the ball.
Yeah, as somebody who was kind of just... When I heard the initial pitch for this, I was kind of against it, and I didn't think it would ever work. But the more I learn, I feel like the more it kind of piques my interest a little bit. I haven't seen it yet, but...
I'm curious to know how much money
I'm optimistic about
it took to get this going.
Sure, a lot.
a lot of money, I'm sure, yeah.
So this better
But
work. Huh?
TGL matches 2 hours.
Tiger's a billionaire, and
Yeah.
Rory's pretty close.
Yeah.
So, plus it's on ESPN. It's not on the CW or anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's pretty big.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes. I'm excited to watch.
Me too.
Definitely.
But in honor of TGL, I got a little guess that golfer.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
You guys ready for it?
that golfer.
You guys didn't do that well last
A TGL edition. Well, there's only 24 guys to choose from this time. I guess
There's only
last
like
time
12,
there,
right?
All right.
Yeah.
So everybody's playing on the TGL.
Did you take it easy on us this time?
I didn't even look
Probably
at the
not.
roster.
Didn't even look.
I was busy,
You probably-
busy making my
Well,
pick.
hold on.
Busy
Before we
making
get
my
to
pick
that,
of the
let's
week.
You guys
go.
want
Let's
skim
go
through it? Skim
We'll
through
skim
it real
through it,
quick?
and we'll give just, I guess, predictions for who
Give
we think
yourself a
what
shot.
team has the best shot. Maybe. All right. So the 6 teams are the Atlanta Drive Golf Club, right? GC is what it stands for. Justin Thomas, Patrick Cantlay, Billy Horschel, Lucas Glover. Boston Common Golf, Rory McIlroy, Keegan Bradley, Adam Scott, Hideki Matsuyama. Jupiter Links Golf Club, Tiger Woods, Max Homa, Tom Kim, Kevin Kisner. Los Angeles Golf Club, Colin Morikawa, Tommy Fleetwood, Justin Rose, Heath Tagala. New York Golf Club, Matt Fitzpatrick, Ricky Fowler, Xander Schauffele, Cam Young, and the Bay Golf Club, Ludwig Oberg, Wyndham Clark, Minwoo Lee, Shane Lowry. So really the best of the PGA Tour.
I wonder how they pick the teams.
Dude, that's a stacked lineup.
I don't know how they did it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been so long since they picked the teams
I
in
know.
like a couple of years. I remember when they were announcing it, they were kind of announcing one player at a time, but when they announced that a player was participating, they announced the team as well. I don't know if it was arbitrarily chosen or just kind of first come, first serve, if it was up to the players, or I don't know what the process was, but there's a lot of talent on this list.
They look pretty even, the teams.
They
For the
do.
most part.
They
so.
do. I'm gonna...
All right.
Do you guys
ready?
have a pick?
Oh,
for teams?
Yeah, just I mean, who you think has the best chance of winning? Looking at this,
best chance of winning.
I mean, Boston Common's pretty stacked. They all are, but
Yeah.
Bradley is probably the worst player on that team. McIlroy, Scott, Matsuyama, who just won at the Century, 35 under par, which is insane.
Yeah.
Um,
When was the last time we saw a score that low?
is that the lowest score ever for a 4-hole round?
Yeah.
35 under.
Oh, was it record?
Crazy.
There you go.
They say the conditions were very calm, but still 35 under is 35
That's
under.
still impressive.
Insane.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Boston Common.
Yeah.
But they're all really good teams. New York is really good too, actually. Fitzpatrick,
rep,
Fowler, Schauffele, and Young.
I wonder how they chose that.
I'm gonna go with the Bay Golf Club.
Isn't
The Bay Golf Club, Oberg, Clark, Lee, and Lowry. I mean, I feel like any one of these teams could win, really.
Yeah, it seems pretty competitive.
Yeah, which is going to be good. You know, in any other kind of league, there's always like 1 or 2 teams that kind of don't really have a shot. This is pretty evenly matched. Granted, there's only 6 teams, but I also like how they're trying to make it more like, you know, a product like the NFL or the NBA, where it's one-on-one. There's a season, and you know each team has a record, and there's playoffs. Like it's like
exactly. We talked about that with Liv. We
Right.
were kind of hoping they went that direction.
Right,
also,
right.
You know?
Yeah,
But-
it's almost like they listened to the pod and took our
That's
advice.
probably what happened.
Between that
That's
and
what I heard.
and
Greg
the,
Norman was
and the location based,
Greg.
That's 100% what happened.
He was live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was listening to it.
yeah, that's why he got fired.
Yeah.
He was taking our advice. Like,
Our
it was
advice.
terrible.
Oh, this guy's an idiot. Who's he listen to? All right.
All right, you guys ready for
Go ahead. Sorry.
you skimmed through it?
I mean, no, but yeah.
Guess that golfer.
Guess that golfer. All right.
GTG.
This golfer has 4 PGA Tour wins. No majors. Any guesses?
No.
Any guesses? Any guesses?
Mm,
He was a Georgia Bulldog.
Oh, I don't want to be wrong. Kevin Kisner.
He is correct.
What?
Wow.
This guy.
He is correct. That's pretty good.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, I'll talk about it later. No, that just reminded me of how Josh, after every one of Josh's shots last night, he's just like, people would be like, "Oh, good shot," or they might not even said good shot yet. He's just like, "There's a little hand."
He
turned to the crowd.
Come
of people, 'cause we're all
on. He
standing
did,
back
he
there
did.
at the table.
It was like
did he tip his
subconscious.
cat when he hit the
Basically.
putt?
He's rehearsed it so many times, like in his bedroom, just, in front of the mirror.
What else are you supposed to do? Be like,
Thank you.
You have to acknowledge the
thank you.
gallery.
No
He doesn't
need,
want to
no
be
need.
rude.
Yeah.
The gallery is
Yeah.
telling him nice shot. He's got to acknowledge that.
It's pretty funny.
what did you do when?
You wearing white pants next
What?
week?
What did you do when you hit a good shot?
So you know you
What
made
did I do?
Yeah,
I said thanks.
that's it. You don't give it a little wave.
Did I do anything? No.
No?
I didn't give a little wave.
Did I? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
I didn't hit that
black
many.
out when
Good,
hit
I
good
didn't hit
shots.
that many good shots.
I only had like 2 good putts. Though.
No,
It's not
Rip
like
said
it's
good shots.
flexed or anything.
It's better than Rip. He says, of course.
I
What'd
don't.
you expect?
I don't remember what I did
He
when
doesn't do the wave. He's like,
Of course.
I don't remember.
you were gonna die.
I don't know what I did when I hit the good shot.
the one good shot.
Yeah.
The one good shot. Oh, boy.
Wow.
All right,
So
next
Rip,
question.
Rip, right off the bat.
This guy. Off
I
the rip.
didn't think you'd get off the Georgia
Damn,
Bulldog.
He
That-
came. He
I
came.
know
He was like,
some
I ain't
stuff.
losing to these fuckers.
I think he knows the questions.
All right, I got 2 more.
He was given them.
All right. I was
answers ahead
hoping
of
you would
time.
say
Yeah.
that. I'm going 3-0.
That's hilarious.
Guess that golfer. He has 6 PGA Tour wins. No majors.
Another one with no majors, huh?
He came.
I think I know it. I think I know it.
You already know it.
Max Homa.
All right. That is incorrect.
He
sir.
does have 6 wins.
All right. He came in second 3 times at majors, and he was a 2010 Rookie of the Year.
Cam Young. No, wrong.
Oh.
Sorry, I
Not a
can't
lot
say
of-
it. All right.
Turn his fucking mic off.
All right, go. Sorry.
Unplug it.
What was the
I have no
last thing?
idea.
2010. Did you actually turn it off?
He's muted.
His mic is now off, people.
What was the last
Rookie of the Year 2010. So he was on the league 14.
Billy Herschel.
That is incorrect, sir. Do you have a guess?
Lucas Glover.
I have more. All right. I have more clues.
Oh.
That is incorrect, sir.
Damn.
So you're all out. So now you're all back in.
Okay, perfect. Unmute.
On mute. You're back.
It's
Welcome
good
back.
to be back. So you said no majors and 6 wins?
6 wins. He came in second 3 times at majors. In his 2010 Rookie of the Year. His middle name is Yutaka.
Utaka.
Hideki Matsuyama.
No, he has a major.
Oh, he does.
That is
yeah.
incorrect, sir.
I
You are
just
out.
assumed.
Min Woo Lee.
That is incorrect, sir. You are out.
Oh,
It's on.
Well, it can't be Tom
I
Kim
know
if
it.
it's 2010.
I think I know it.
You have another clue.
All right, give me the other clue.
All right. He broke
Are
70.
they out or are they still in?
They're out.
All right.
He broke 70 at the age of 12.
It's not a good clue.
It's not a good clue. I know.
That's probably every professional golfer.
It's kind of tough though because like they're so well known. It's kind of hard to give you
Wait,
Utaka.
pronounce his middle name again?
Yutaka.
You
Yutaka.
What are you talking about?
hawked.
Is there any more clue?
Taka.
No.
That's the last clue?
He's cheating.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got a cheater over here.
Get out of here.
I'm not cheating.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
He pulled up ChatGPT and he said,
I was just
say that
looking-
name
no,
again.
no. I was just
Out.
I was just looking through the thing to see who
kinda-
looks like they might be a Utaka.
Dude, we've all cheated.
You can't
Come on,
look
I've seen
through the
that. You're
list.
like,
All right, I didn't see anything.
I think you did.
I know all the players who
Look,
were in it.
he's afraid.
Okay.
Oh, easy.
He's afraid.
I
He's
was
afraid
just
of
looking
me.
for
Yeah, he's scared.
Utaka. All right, 2010. Fuck. 2010. Who the hell was 2010 Tour Player of the Year? That's all you got?
Rookie of the
Rookie
year.
of the year.
I mean, Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the year.
2000.
He has black hair.
I have one, but I don't think. I thought he was later than that.
Yeah,
Utaka?
I have no idea. What are you talking about?
Fowler? Ricky Fowler?
That is correct.
Oh, what?
Wait, that's not.
I
just
Fowler's middle name is Utah.
Yeah.
what?
He's
No.
what? Part Asian, no?
I would never knew that.
2010. Look at this guy.
See this for myself.
That's two.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You
know-
give this out on Valentine's
What
Day.
the hell? Ricky.
That's a great
Rick
trivia.
Utaka Fowler.
That's a great trivia question right there.
All right, for those keeping score at home, that's 2 for Rip and 0 for the rest of the crowd. We're going for a clean sweep.
Wow, he's
Wait,
going for
you
the-
got it?
3 in a row.
He is
is
half
called-
Oh, we did
Yes.
get it. Yeah, I guess he did.
3 in a row. They call that a dynasty.
Son of
I don't know, man.
bitch.
Don't. You got 3 guesses at it. No, it's not really.
All right. But the third one counts for 2, so you guys
You were wrong twice.
I wasn't wrong because Max Homa does have 6
You were
wins.
wrong twice, though.
I wasn't wrong about
That's not. Don't brag
Double
about
check
that.
that too.
Go ahead.
All right. Third golfer.
I don't want to cheat.
He has 3 PGA Tour wins, one of which is a major at the Open Championship.
He has 3 wins
3.
and 1.
He won by 6
Major?
strokes.
Justin Thomas.
Incorrect, sir.
Terrible.
Wait, 1 major. Wait, he has 1 major
You
win.
won the PGA
Yes.
also.
Is it Shoffley?
No, that's wrong.
Incorrect,
Oh.
sir.
You guys are
You're
just
just
making
getting-
it. You're
just
making
getting-
it too easy for me. All right, now I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I don't know the
He
answer.
has
Well,
1 major.
obviously.
He's gonna
Shoffley
read.
He said he has 3.
Listen,
You said
Oh,
he has 3?
1.
3 wins, 1 major.
3 majors, I thought you said.
No, 3 PGA Tour wins,
Oh,
one of which
sorry,
is a major.
I misunderstood. Okay. Yeah, that's what that.
And JT only has 2 majors.
All right,
get my
I'm just
guess.
gonna
No,
take
both
a guess
PGA.
right now
That's
to
all
Yeah.
I would guess.
this way. I don't want to win. Trying to win.
No, if you know it, say it.
No, well, I don't know.
Trying to get him back in the game.
Yeah, make it fair.
Oh, I see.
No. That was wrong.
No,
You know, he
I
wants
could
to
wait.
guess.
I could wait for
Get another clue. We all get a guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I get it.
Trying
Go
to
ahead.
win. I'm trying to make it harder. It's just sometimes it's a little easy. Sorry, Shane Lowry.
That is correct, sir. Wow.
It's just very impressive.
What's he doing?
I'm not.
No,
It's
he's got
not
his
on.
phone in his lab. You just
I
can't
mean-
let it go.
I didn't have it on.
He did have it on for half the game, though.
I didn't.
He did.
You did.
Check the tape. I did not.
We need an overhead
Jesus
camera
Christmas.
over you.
I didn't. It was for a split second before, and
split
I didn't
2
even see
minutes.
anything. No, that was. There was no
He's
tomfoolery.
He's a savant.
It's pretty good.
Very-
an idiot savant.
And things that don't really matter.
It's true.
Very disappointing out of you two.
Yeah, sorry.
Max Homa, career
6
professional wins?
6.
Or PGA Tour wins?
6. Am I right or am I right?
6 PGA Tour
That's right. You
wins.
goddamn right.
9 professional wins.
I mean, what do we,
European
counting mini
Tour,
tours?
Corn Ferry Tour. 2.
Whatever. You know what I mean.
Just say it.
Well, he said 6 PGA Tour wins.
You're right. You're right.
I know, I'm always right. Usually, most of the time. Yeah.
Instead
right,
of
you're
working today,
This guy
he
goes
studied
home and-
PG.
That's what he does, dude.
The tip nickname was good. I think I prefer to be called Rain Man from now on.
Right. After one win, he's like gloating now.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm what?
Why don't you use that Rain Man ability to make a correct pick in the NFL? That would be helpful.
I
Mic drop.
I have to harness my mental energy for. I will when it matters most. When it's really important, then I will.
I mean, we only have a few weeks left.
I'm harnessing.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely Rain Man in social situations, too. Oh my
It is
God.
wild card weekend.
He's waiting for Super Bowl and it's
Yeah,
just 50-50.
it's 50-50.
He's like, one or the other. But yeah, so I don't know what's going on. When we take you out in public, something
Every time. You're like,
malfunction.
you don't know where you are.
He's never played in a sim before.
Listen,
all of a
I'm not
sudden.
getting
Did
all-
he forgot he ate dinner when he went to...
I'm like, hit the green button for the ball. He's like,
got
what?
2 dinners
what green
that
button?
night?
Listen,
I'm like, there's 2 of them.
I'm not getting a lot of sleep these days. With the baby.
To be fair.
It-
You were like this before then, though, so.
yeah,
not-
whatever. Can't be perfect.
Needs a solid 15 hours sleep.
I do. I do. It's been an adjustment for me. Tired right now.
Love it. Good job, Rip.
All right.
You deserve that win.
Congrats.
3-0.
Congrats. But the Century, fucking Matsuyama, 35 under. Pretty fucking wild.
Unreal.
Yeah, it was 3 clear of second place. Who got second?
Morikawa.
Yeah, that's
Imagine shooting 32 under and not winning.
it's crazy. I was looking at this is one of the
now he's
elevated
going
events, right? What is there, 60 guys? I think more than half the field finished at 20 under or better.
Yeah,
It's like crazy. So
it was pretty unheard of that there was no wind. Usually it's
I
pretty
guess that's
fucking windy
why.
there, but still,
all week there was no wind.
yeah. I mean, the final day there was some, but it wasn't crazy. Usually it's pretty fucking windy there.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. No matter what the conditions were, 35 under. I mean,
it's a par 73. The course, a lot of the course is downhill, so the ball runs a lot. Big greens,
yeah, still,
but
pretty,
still.
you know,
But
is
Victor
it-
Hovland played with a fucking broken toe. You see that?
Oh, he
see
did?
that.
Yeah.
How did he finish?
I don't know actually.
And you know how he did it?
How?
Bed
He
frame.
went to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And
Oh, he
kicked
stubbed his toe?
Kicked the bed
Yeah.
frame and
Ouch.
broke his pinky toe.
No, bad head hurt.
Which toe is
It's
it?
pinky toe.
I know, but on which leg?
I don't
think
know.
right toe.
So
So
I feel
it's
like that
pinky
would be
toe.
more painful than on the plant leg because, right?
Mm.
Because you're following through on that foot, on that toe.
I think the left
think-
would be worse.
Yeah, I
think
think
so?
because you're rolling.
I
your
guess
front
so.
foot
Yeah,
over. Where you
Yeah.
could you can go more on your toe.
that's got to be painful.
turn.
Yeah. And
That's got.
where did you say he finished?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but he wasn't playing terrible.
I didn't play. Horrible.
Well,
he went like I think he went like 6 under the last day.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's it really gives like a
5 under. 6 under.
golfers don't usually have that kind of relentless
I know.
Hovland?
sort of
Yeah.
It's 15
reputation.
under, total
Usually
15
they're
under.
just a
He's
bunch
tied
of
36.
that's
All
like
right, so he didn't play that well.
there's players in the
Well,
NFL
I'm
who
saying
won't
the
play
last
through
day,
There's
when he
players in
had
the
the broken
NFL
foot,
who won't
the
play through a
broken
broken toe.
Minus
No,
I mean,
real.
I guess it's more physical.
You went what?
Obviously, it's
300.
going to be more
300.
painful, but still, regardless, you got to walk the
I
course.
know he's representing.
Yeah.
Then you think this whole thing is going to fuck up Scotty for the year? Surgery on his hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was another non-golf related injury too,
Yeah, it
right?
was a glass of wine
He
that
cut,
broke.
yeah.
Yeah.
He cut his hand.
Yeah, I don't.
He was getting fucking wasted.
Jesus
They had
Christ!
to
How do you
pick the
yeah,
glass
what the
out
hell?
of it. Yeah.
I think he's just got a.
Which hand was that? Oh, that doesn't matter.
His
but-
strong hand.
Nice reference,
And his strong hand no more.
bro. You
Yeah.
got the sickest
Yeah,
references.
sick reference, brother.
I think he's just got to let it heal, and then it'll be fine. But
Yeah.
Anybody see a pic? Like, is it that bad? I mean, it must be. He's had surgery
If
on
you
it.
had to pick the glass out,
Yeah. It's more than a few stitches, I guess.
that should heal quickly though.
he's
Yeah.
is he in TGL?
No.
No,
No. No, he's not.
Too
that's
good
probably
for
why.
that.
Just kidding. Imagine he was. Oy.
Well, I mean, all the other top players are in it. That's why.
Imagine being the 25th guy on the ask list. Somebody gets hurt or something.
Well, there's 4 guys on a team,
Next
and
man
only
up.
3 play a
Oh,
thing. So
okay.
they could, there's a bench
Yeah.
technically. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that he's
Imagine
not.
going there and not playing. Fuck.
If a guy's playing like shit, can you call him in?
Yeah, sub
I
him,
guess
right?
like a celebrity shot kind of thing.
I don't know. Yeah, sign him
Like
in
a
free
pinch,
agency.
pinch player.
I
Yeah.
wonder.
This is all part of the storyline. They're
I
gonna,
know.
he didn't actually either. This was deliberately done, or he didn't actually hurt himself.
He
But
deliberately
it's for
shoved glass.
I
into
don't
his
know.
hand. Yeah.
This is for like the the hero's entrance. They're gonna call on him when
It's
the team is
for
gonna.
effect. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a wrestling, like a wrestling thing. Like,
Yeah.
Is this grip
is that Scotty? Oh my God!
Flies in from the ceiling.
Walks in like his shirt
Yeah.
off or something.
Here comes my hero.
His hand is just bandaged. He just strips the bandage away.
Flexes out of a cast like the Rock and Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Funny. Yeah. And the live schedule just came out. I don't know if you guys got a chance to take a close look at it. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't
but
really.
I just saw
I don't really
that.
care about the schedule.
Nobody cares
honestly.
about Luke.
Yeah, sit on this.
Well, they're expanding the American circuit.
Good for them.
6 stops now.
Are you
I still
gonna
haven't
are you
watched
gonna
the full
support them?
tournament.
You guys are still.
Where are they playing?
I would definitely
Anywhere
go
around
to
here.
one. Like,
I still don't know the rules.
Definitely not around here, right?
if it's cheaper than the fucking Ryder
Where
Cup,
did they
I'll
play?
go to one.
Last year they played in Miami, Nashville, and I forget. There was like 2 other. South Carolina, I think, Greenbrier, and I think there was one other stop. I don't know what the 2 new ones are. I don't. if they played around here, I would be interested. Although,
Miami,
Yeah, I'll definitely go.
DC, June 6th to 8th.
Well, they played in Nashville last year, right?
yeah.
That'd
I
be
think DC is a new one.
Dallas,
Road trip.
Go to
Dallas, I
Nashville.
think they played last year too.
Chicago,
Chicago, they played last year. Indy.
Let's go to Riyadh. Saudi Arabia, just do it.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, that's where they chose?
Singapore. I don't think there's any good American city. Well, Dallas.
Miami, right?
Mm.
Miami, yeah.
I mean, DC, I guess, is the closest one to us.
Yeah.
Not a bad drive.
All right, we're going to Miami.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Sounds better. We April 4th. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, this is interesting. Getting off the live topic, because I know you guys don't want to talk about live. I also read today that the PGA Tour committee is considering changes. These are actually, I think they're pretty good changes, or they would be for the Tour Championship. So you know how right now they take the FedEx standings, and whoever's leading starts the Tour Championship with the best score.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's based on your standing. So the players don't really like that, and I think it's
Because there's really no movement.
I think it's
That's why.
it's easy. Yeah, I think it's easy to reason why they wouldn't like it, because guys like Scotty.
Yeah, there's
Well,
no
the best
movement.
player generally is going to have the best score, and then it's hard for half the field. It's impossible for them to catch up.
Yeah, he
especially
starts
when-
at like 15 under in
Yeah,
there.
it's insane.
especially when it's Scotty. It's like he's really kind of unbeatable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he could lose, but there's not a lot of not much of a climax. They just know who's going to win. Like it's almost decided.
Yeah.
Why even play the thing?
I'm all for the climax.
So right. So the new the changes that they're proposing are to implement a playoff
Playoffs?
where it's like a bracket style playoff where your FedEx standing that's what determines your seeding,
Okay.
and then it's like
Don't they do that already?
Is it match play?
it's both match play and stroke play.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's 9 holes of each or what, but it said that it would be both. And then it's just a bracket playoff, and then I think that'd be pretty cool. That way
Definitely
everybody really has a chance,
It should be match play.
and it's still you still gain an advantage based on your FedEx standing,
Yeah.
but it's not too big of an advantage. I think most of the players are on board with that, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that.
I mean, it's the biggest purse, and really nobody watches the Tour Championship.
Yeah, 'cause it's,
So if you made it match play, a lot more people are going to watch it. A lot more people like match play over stroke play.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I just think the bracket style thing is. I mean, that's what college football was lacking for so long, and now I feel like everybody loves college football because there's actually a playoff, and there's not really anything quite like they do have the BMW match or the Accenture match play. They have a couple of match play tournaments, but it's different. I feel like it'll be match and stroke, and just also stroke play bracket style, but it's literally a playoff. I don't know.
That's the thing, though. You won't see the field for 4 days, though.
Hmm?
It'll be when you get to. There won't be as many players as there will be on Thursday.
What?
On Sunday, if it's bracket.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. Players get
No, I
eliminated.
know,
Yeah,
but
but I
that's
mean,
the only downfall.
you only watch the guys winning in Sunday
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
want to see a certain player, if you're going to these things,
I mean, it's just like if there's a cut, but
not really. You're still
half
you're
the
still
field is
watching,
gone by the weekend.
but you're still watching a lot of guys.
I know, but like he said, there's only the players that are actually contending. It's only going to be 3 or 4 guys at the end anyway.
Sure.
I don't know. I think it would be an upgrade from.
If you want to go see him, go fucking on Thursday.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And you could see them any other tournament. Like this is, something that's at least a little
But
different.
this is what they play for, though.
The Tour Championship. Well, I mean, you still have a chance to win. Like only, nobody's going to come from behind 10 strokes.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with the
in a
format.
couple
I'm
of
just
holes.
saying that it's going to be a lot less golf to watch.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, it could be something like when they get to the final 4 or final 8, maybe they play 36 holes or something. So they're not. I don't know. I really have no idea.
I guess,
that's all
because
speculation on my end.
don't they get paid out depending on what place they come in? So
Or they probably
Yeah,
have.
so
they would
they'd
have to
probably
continue
still
to play.
play,
Yeah,
yeah.
they would just be a loser's bracket, I
Right,
guess,
yeah.
right?
I don't even know if there would have to be a losers bracket.
Because you need to determine who comes in what place.
Well,
Yes.
if they get eliminated, that's their place.
Yeah. Like
I don't
probably
And then they
say
go by seed, I
places 5
If
through
you-
8 will all get the same paycheck.
guess. Yeah.
Places
Yeah.
9 through 16 will all get the same paycheck, something like that.
Mhm.
And maybe I would assume they would probably have the final 4 and then the championship maybe the same day.
Yeah.
If there's sufficient time. I don't know. But I think it's a good idea.
I like it. See what they come out with.
All right, so that's a lot of golf.
There's a lot of golf.
NFL season wrapped up.
It's done.
What do you
Cincinnati's
guys
out.
Finally,
Boo-hoo.
finally.
I was pulling for him.
Don't have to watch Jets or Giants
Me
anymore
Yep.
this year.
Saquon didn't break the record against the Giants.
Out
Sat
of,
out.
out of respect,
Out of respect.
because he didn't play.
Yeah.
Probably would have.
He should have played.
Yeah, he should have played.
Just do it. Why not?
I think behind closed doors, he was a little pissed.
Well, the Eagles are legitimate Super Bowl contenders, so
I get
I
it, but he's
understand
played
not
all
wanting
goddamn
to-
year. Why do you think he has 2,000 plus
I mean,
yards?
but I understand not wanting to. What if he gets hurt? And then you just
What about the other
totally,
6,
you
8,
just
17
you
weeks?
just, but you just totally mortgage your Super Bowl hopes on this guy's individual accolade.
He didn't
Like,
get
so-
hurt in the previous 17 weeks.
Yeah, but
all
they
of a
already
sudden-
locked.
but
They
what
already
do you mean?
locked it
Does
I
up.
that
get
mean
it,
they
but he's
locked
going
up?
for a record.
Yeah.
And
But if he didn't care, he
It's
didn't
not,
care.
It's not all
Yeah.
about
I think he
him,
did
though.
care behind closed doors. That's what my argument is.
Why do you
I
assume
think he would have
that?
played if he actually really cared.
What do you
about
mean?
it.
Why do I assume that he could be?
Maybe he wants to do what's best for the team. You know, some people
that's-
actually
that's
feel
what-
That's what he said.
Big team guy.
So you
to
think
the
you,
media.
you think that it's?
I think it's Fugazi.
I
yeah.
wouldn't want you on, as my teammate if that's how you fucking think. I see
Dude,
why.
you have-
I see why Josh
You have one
up and out
chance.
of the. He's not
You
racing
know how
anymore.
hard that is?
It's fucking teammates like you.
I don't. Wow. Like for somebody who's so selfish on the golf course.
Selfish.
It's not a
Yeah.
team game.
It's not
Yeah.
a team game. You know, you're supposed
Gets
to.
mad when he pars something.
Sim golf is a team game.
Sim golf is a team.
It is, and you
team
know what?
sport.
I put the team first.
Do
I would
you,
sit. I would sit
Do
if
you?
you know what? If I could break the I don't know, sim record, but
Sim record.
there's really no good analogy for this. But
No.
if I
And you would definitely be playing anyway, so that's not. Yeah, you're not sitting out.
listen, okay, I think it's admirable that he is willing to put the team first.
But there is argument where they did get one more game, so that's why he sat out.
Yeah,
Like,
if it
it would
was,
have been an asterisk.
You mean
it's kind of
compared to Dick's
Fugazi record
part of it,
anyway.
yeah.
like he beat
Yeah.
the record with one more game.
Yeah,
So
but it would be the new record.
I just
Yeah.
didn't think he would totally sit out though. Like even Josh Allen started the first drive.
What if he just like
That's Fugazi.
what if he shatters his
That's what
knee
he
or
did.
something, and they're just like,
What, dude? He had all fucking season
It's
to do
foot-
that.
Yeah,
What
of
do you
course he had
mean
all
all-
season,
listen,
but like
any
now
game
you do
all
it
of a
in a
sudden,
meaning.
all of a
This is
sudden
this
now
is
you're
the
gonna
first
pick now,
meaning,
but
but this
you-
is the first meaningless game for them.
Yeah,
exactly.
I
Playing in a
understand that,
meaningless
but it's
game
like,
when you hurt
you
yourself
have
is
a
different
chance to
than the
break a
other
record.
17 games.
I don't know. I disagree.
he'd rather
16
win a
games.
Super Bowl than break the
Have him
record.
dress
Yeah.
up.
I also
see what
don't
happens.
understand the logic that because he didn't get hurt all season, he's less likely to get hurt.
Yeah,
No,
in this
no,
meaningless
no.
game. It makes no sense. Why? I don't think it's worth the risk.
I understand your point, but you're just throwing away a fucking years and years and years of history that
To keep himself healthy for a potential Super Bowl, that
It's-
I think
just
that
doesn't
speaks a
he
lot.
had a chance to
forever.
break a season record.
I think that speaks
Yeah.
a lot for his
Like,
character. Though,
what are you guys
that
talking
he was
about?
willing to sacrifice that for the betterment of the team.
Okay,
You think that he
I don't
still
think it
going
was
to be
his
one of the
choice.
all-time
You don't
best
think it was
seasons.
his choice?
regardless.
I'm saying that he was told to, not
They
told, but
definitely
like
Well,
consulted.
like you
him.
said, if it was
consulted to say, all right,
No,
this
I'm
is what
saying
you're
they
gonna say.
consulted him.
Yeah.
He said okay with
And
saying
I think
yeah.
he was a little pissed about it, but he was like,
I'm sure
I'm
they
a
said,
team
"What do you
player."
want to do?"
He did it in weeks before when he had a chance to break the record against the Giants.
I don't get why you're assuming he was pissed though. I saw it was showing him on the sidelines during the
he
game.
just
He didn't seem
start a
upset
game
at
when
all.
he could have easily broke that shit, dude. They were playing the fucking Giants.
I know, but you're just you're just drawing a conclusion about this guy's character. You have no idea what he was thinking. Maybe he actually was.
I'm saying I think he
Maybe
was-
it actually was
Yeah,
his
I am
decision.
drawing a conclusion. Yeah,
I don't know. Everybody's different. You know, some guys actually are team first guys.
but you're also assuming that too.
well, I'm taking it at face value because that's what he said. I don't know.
I'm assuming if they were still playing 16 games, he would have played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Even if it
part
was
of it might
meaningless?
be the fact that
Saying if
it's
he
an
did
extra
it
game to break
with-
it. But there's nothing you could do about that. I mean, that's just how it is. Before the NFL was 16 games,
I think
it was
that-
14
I
games.
think that had a
his
lot to
records
do with it.
changed.
because it was one extra game that he was like, you know what, I'm gonna get shit for this anyway, so why start? I don't know.
I mean, he still would have made the new record.
Anyway.
For
Right?
18 games. 17
baseball
games.
seasons have gotten longer and longer, and
True.
nobody makes
Better
a big
than I.
fuss
People forget
that.
about it.
Yeah, over time.
So going into the playoffs,
But it's like a 40-year-old record, pretty much, right? And
Yeah.
Hold on,
they only just started it.
I want to consult the Cincinnati. The Jets did not have a part in them not making the playoffs. They did their job.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
What's up to do with the Jets?
The Jets had
the
to
Kansas City
win.
laid an egg against Denver,
Oh.
and that's the reason why Cincinnati's not in.
Mm.
Everything needs to happen. Everything did happen, except for Kansas City beating Denver.
Yeah. What do you
I
think
mean,
about
did anybody think that was really going to...
They stayed
I mean,
benched every
City's
single one of
gonna-
their
yeah.
starters.
Well, they should have because it
know, I'm
was
just
a
saying.
meaningless game.
And everybody
exactly.
thinks that they didn't want to play.
Yeah, but they would have to.
They would have played him in the first round, but they would have ended up.
I don't think
Dude,
Maybe
Cincinnati was the hottest team going in.
maybe
Come
playing
on.
them.
You see Burrow's stats; he's 40.
But like,
the Chiefs
8
are
touchdowns
two-time
and 9
defending Super Bowl
interceptions.
champions.
and the Chiefs beat them every time they play the Bengals anyway. Why would they be? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think the Chiefs are that good. So I know they're. What are they? 15-1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
They're
good.
not good.
They squeak by
Whatever.
every goddamn
15-2
team,
now.
and
You
yet
just got to win.
Cincinnati-
They don't cover spreads, but they got to win. That's it.
Cincinnati loses by less than a field goal. Most of their losses.
I mean, that's been like the past couple of years too in the playoffs. Like they just figure out ways to win.
It's part of it's good coaching.
Yeah.
They've got probably
No,
the best coach in the world. He knows how to manage games late in the game. That's why they squeak out so many of those wins. It's not pure luck. I think a lot of it is by design.
That's why Tyreek Hill wishes he was still on
yeah,
the Chiefs.
absolutely.
What about him? He pretty much said he's not. He's got 2 years left on his deal, and he's like,
I
I'm
hate
out-
that guy.
I'm out of.
Seems like he's done in Miami, at least.
Guy signs an
If not,
extension and then
done
bitches
with
when he doesn't
football.
make the playoffs. Shocker.
I
I
feel
would just trade him to like the shittiest team.
Yeah.
he does. I feel like he doesn't get enough
To the Giants, you mean?
backlash
Maybe he
for
He doesn't.
his whole career, both on and off the field. Has been riddled with like controversy, and I feel like he never. I guess because he's been so good.
It's because he's good. That's the only reason.
Yeah. I don't know. Like until he's not Antonio Brown, I guess there wasn't a lot of that either until his performance started
But like,
declining.
dude, you're one
then-
guy.
But
You're one
Antonio
guy.
Brown went like way
He
off the deep
went
end.
pretty crazy.
Right,
yeah.
right.
You're one guy. You aren't the Dolphins.
But I mean, this is an Antonio Brown type of move.
I think it is.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't think it
No,
was.
it is.
Yeah, I
Antonio
agree.
Brown took off his uniform and
Well, yeah.
exited
I know,
the
but
field, and
Tyreek
then
Hill.
he also had some crazy stuff going on that he's either tweeting or had some incident with the police at his house. Not that Tyreek Hill didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he has.
He got pulled over.
Yeah, he had that whole thing, but he's just better. So, unfortunately, whether it's right or wrong, when you're better, people just.
But was he better than
Wait, you
Antonio
think he's
Brown?
better than Antonio
was
Brown?
Very good during his career.
I mean,
I think
No
that
way.
most of his
he hasn't fallen off yet. Antonio Brown kind of
right. His
He did fall off.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He
his
hasn't-
like his
that hasn't happened yet.
cognition or mental,
Yeah.
I guess.
And you're going to blame any of his lack of production on Tua at this point.
Well, I think
now.
that's what he's
not
doing.
great. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yet,
I mean, you chose a quarterback who's been hurt his entire career, even in college. You know,
and he signed an extension this year.
and he said, "Oh, he's more accurate than Pat Mahomes
I mean,
when he
that's-
first signed the contract."
Like-
Of course, yeah. It's
Like,
Dude,
what
you
a-
made your bed. You got to lay in it,
crazy.
guy. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
All these athletes get away with stuff.
They just,
though. It's
he's
ridiculous. You sign a contract,
he's in the
doesn't
heat
matter.
of the they got him in the heat of the moment, and he was just pissed about not making the playoffs. You can't throw anybody under the bus like that, though. Like,
What-
that's the most selfish thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but then
You're one guy. Like,
yeah. I mean, I understand like he said stuff in front of the media, which was heat of the moment.
they're going to take that and run with it.
Yeah, but then he went on Twitter and posted that picture of Antonio Brown with his face on
He's just
him.
an idiot. He's
Like-
an idiot. That's why, man.
What I'm saying about
I
Brown
drafted that
is
fool, too.
I traded him in my dynasty league. I traded my whole team basically, and they all like Deshaun Watson, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs. I got a litany of first round picks for these guys. Most of them seem like they're kind of done. Feeling good about myself. I just got to draft well. But
You want to talk more about yourself?
no, I mean, it felt like a good
Hold on.
opportunity to pat myself on the back. You know, it's only been like 6 or 7 minutes since I've done it. The thing with Antonio Brown is his mental, I guess, wellness, for lack of a better term, his mental decline or his cognitive decline coincided with his performance on the field also declining. So it was easier to blame him for acting a fool when he wasn't playing as well. Now, Tyreek, obviously, Tua was out. Hasn't played as well this year as he did previous years. Mm. So maybe do you think that he will not get away with as much, considering he didn't play as well this year relative to previous years? You know what I'm saying? He should, right. I mean, saying that you're not going to honor, the remaining deals on your contract.
Dude, it's a pretty big offense. The playoffs in 9 seasons.
It's a pretty big offense to me. Just because he didn't play as well as he did the year before, maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's more of the problem than he's willing to admit, or even thinks or realize.
What happens with the diva wide receivers?
I think he is a problem, but anyone's going to take him for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just going to force his way out, I guess.
You wouldn't take him on the Jets?
I'll take.
I mean, sometimes I don't. Obviously, he's not doing the right thing, but sometimes I don't blame some of these guys, especially in football.
He'd fit right in with the Jets. Fucking circus
with the contracts, because as much as he's quitting on them, team can cut you tomorrow and you're out a bunch of money.
That's true, but still,
the contracts don't mean anything on either side, really.
Right, yeah. But you work for them. That's what the contract stipulates.
He has a lot of guaranteed money in that contract.
They reserve the right to end it.
Well, if he does quit, though, I'm sure they're going to be able to recoup.
Yeah,
certain money, right? I mean,
you would have to. Yeah, you probably not get paid.
To play. He's going to probably owe them money back.
I mean, maybe
he's going to get fined.
Signing bonus.
Is there a chance that he just retires? Was he 31? No, he's going to be 31 years old. No. It's not that young. I mean, he's still got life, obviously. He's still got a lot.
He's going to bitch and moan and cry his way out of Miami to go to another contending team. I can't wait for that.
That's Antonio Brown 2.0.
He's going to get a lot
of
shit.
The Jets were supposed to get him, remember? The Jets were going to sign him instead of the Fins.
I was actually pissed that he went to our rival.
Yeah. They're definitely going to trade him because they can get so much for him. It's going to be teams competing for him.
Not really. The leverage is gone.
No, I'm telling you not.
If he holds out, if he doesn't play,
I don't know, man.
Leverage is gone.
Antonio Brown signed with the Bucs long after, he did a lot worse than this.
I'm saying there's going to be multiple teams that want him, though.
I know, but
that's all the leverage right there.
You're thinking all these 3 number one. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you.
No, it's not going to be a first.
It's not going to be that.
Guarantee he gets the first round pick.
Telling you, leverage is not there.
If you have 5 different,
if he didn't want to leave, then
if you have 5 different teams competing for him,
first round pick is super valuable.
Yeah, I think that's a lot. First rounder,
especially in football.
I mean,
31.
Devontae Adams
and he gets hurt.
Got traded for a 4th rounder. What did Devontae Adams get?
And there's another guy who just didn't want to play there. He was fake hurt, right? I mean, he kind of got himself out of there.
Yeah. But at least he pretended to be hurt.
That's the same thing. He just did it a little quieter.
Yeah.
He was just quieter.
It's a respect thing, though. He played the game.
But you forced your way out of.
But Tyreek's way better than Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's faster.
Well, now.
I mean, you'd probably get a 2 and a 3 for that guy. I don't think a 1.
Yeah, but what did
I don't know.
They trade for Adams? It was a late pick.
4th round pick.
He's not that much better.
I
don't think he's I don't think that the difference in value is.
But there's not a lot of teams that
the difference between a 1st rounder and a 4th rounder. That's a big gap.
There's not a lot of teams that wanted Devontae Adams. There's going to be a bunch of teams that want Tyreek Hill.
3rd round.
So maybe, yeah. I don't know. I guess so. I don't know. It's just annoying. I'd be really pissed if I was.
I think there was a player. Another player was involved. I think too.
I don't think there was. If I was a Dolphins fan, I'd be pretty livid.
Didn't the Dolphins trade for Tyreek?
No, they signed him. Remember, he was talking about coming to the Jets, and then he was pissed about the taxes.
You realize he had to pay a lot
wait,
more
you're saying half my paycheck is going to be gone? All right, I'm not going there.
Man, I'm going to have 5 kids next year. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't quit. He's got a bunch of kids.
They're all under 1.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. It's I had 6 kids born this year, and they weren't twins or six tuplets or whatever.
It's 6 kids.
His wife's not Octomom. Let's just say that.
Put it that way.
Yes.
And they're all half brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
6 kids, 7 baby mamas. What?
It's like Nick Cannon. He had a kid born every other month of the year.
Carmarty 2.0.
That's insane.
He had to leave straight from the hospital for one of his kids' birth to go to another birth. Shit, I gotta get out.
They're in a room next to each other.
I wonder if Tyreek can name all his kids' names like Cromartie did. Remember when Hard Knocks was
Oh
on?
my god, yeah.
He couldn't name all of his kids?
Cromartie
was wait. Yeah, he was like hesitating.
He was like, wait, I forgot one.
What do you have, like 12 to 15?
Like 2 kids, so
13
many.
or something.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's a lot of kids.
and a couple after like a vasectomy too. So it's like, how did that happen? Yeah, true story.
Really?
Yeah,
He had a vasectomy and he was still having kids?
That
correct.
sucks.
That's fucking
That's
shooting
crazy.
That is crazy.
You should get money for that. Like,
Shooting
you should be able to sue
magic.
somebody for that.
magic. Nuts.
I don't know. I think you have to sign something.
magic.
to do it.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's wild.
life finds a way. It's crazy.
Yep.
Should sue the hell out of that doctor.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think
You had one job.
Yeah, like, did you do anything?
You just snip it, like, and then there's not like nothing else can come out. It's not that hard. Like, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Just watch a YouTube video. Snip, done.
Done.
You had one job.
He had one job.
So, any changes to the playoff picture? Do you guys still have the same picks? Really?
Yeah. I mean, how do you not
Lions,
root for
Chiefs.
Detroit? I'm still
Yeah,
riding with
keep,
them.
the injuries keep piling up and they keep winning.
And they
I
keep
do like
winning.
the Packers, though. I think the Packers are going to make a run.
They're getting a little hurt too.
But
They're getting a little banged up
I still like them.
over the last few weeks.
And you know, Lambeau is one of those places where it's not easy to win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That could make a difference.
It's definitely
I don't know if
definitely
they'll-
beneficial.
Actually, don't know if would they ever even have home field advantage in the playoffs. I don't know. Maybe
A
not.
bunch of teams would have to probably lose.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think they're like a year or two away. Still pretty young. Well, I mean, quarterback anyway, and receivers. Yeah, I still think it's the same 3 or 4 teams that are really.
I think the Buccaneers surprised me a little bit.
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
as of late.
Baker's
they're
been
putting up
He
slaying.
took another step forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're arguably their best skill player got hurt. Godwin and Evans, but Evans back. but-
Evans is
And he
back.
still got 1,000 yards.
He got his
receiving.
$3 million bonus.
Yeah.
yeah,
See, Cooper Rush, the Cowboys benched
that's
Cooper
fucked up,
Rush
yeah.
to keep
Lance,
his. I mean,
right.
they did say mathematically, like they would have had to have had at least 68 or 60 over 68 snaps in the game, and that's
He would
kinda
have
like
to
what they're
play
averaging.
pretty much the entire
He would have
game.
had to play the whole game to just get over 55%, or I think it was 55% that he needed.
is
for
this
the
a
extra
contract?
200. It was
Yeah.
$250,000 bonus. He got $250 because he played over 45% or something like that. But they
It would have been
benched him
500.
in order to keep that money.
Yeah, I mean Jerry
It's kinda-
Jones.
it's
looks
kinda
like
He said he didn't know about it. He's like,
Yeah, come
Come
on.
on.
Somebody
Yeah.
knows about it.
he was on the phone.
These guys all know
Yeah, they
how
brought
much
him in the
money is
office
left on the
together.
line
Yes.
going
He's
into
the guy
last game.
paying the contract.
Mike Evans
Who
knew.
else would
I
make
need-
that fucking call?
I need 9 yards for $3 million.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see Jerry Jones doing that.
And he got that at the last second, too. Mike
Yeah,
Evans, right?
well,
that was,
well, did you see what happened
shouldn't
with
have done
Mayfield? He threw the pass to Irving and
yes.
he scored.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh crap! Like now we got to get the ball back, and we got to get Evans's."
Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys
His
see
yards.
the new 30 for 30 that came out about the New York Sack Exchange, the 80s Jets defensive line?
no.
Well, that's what it was about. But Mark Gastineau, one of the edge rushers, he had the single season sack
Oh, I
record.
saw the clip. I know.
Yeah, and Strahan broke it, whatever, however
You know,
many
it's
years
kind of
ago.
a fugazi.
Yeah, with Favre.
Yeah.
Oh, was it
Yeah.
Favre?
But-
Favre, yeah.
Yeah.
But so
they
him and
laid
Favre
down.
are boys, and Favre kind of like took a dive for him to get the
100%
record.
took a time. Not
But-
kind of. He did.
But Gastineau encountered Favre, or like confronted him. At, it was like a card show or a some kind of event, like a public event, and he pretty much was. I don't know. I thought he was gonna like pull out a gun or something.
was pissed. He's
It
like,
was
you-
awkward.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, he was that pissed?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was like
It's like you hurt me.
yeah.
You-
It's
you-
like it's ruined his life almost.
Really?
He's been trying to get in the Hall of Fame. Did he finally get in? I think he finally got in, but it took him a long time to get in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know if he did.
I met Mark Gastineau at a Yankee game one time. I was
Yeah.
sitting upstairs, way up high,
Yeah.
and there was like this huge guy just around everybody. And my dad's like, I didn't recognize him. I was a young kid. I mean, he played before.
Yeah.
You know, I would have really known who he was. My dad's like, this guy is somebody. Like he didn't recognize it. He didn't know
you
who he
gotta
was.
try to
He's like,
figure
this is
out.
somebody.
Yeah.
And then you realize it, or maybe I heard somebody else say it, but like he was literally like sitting like 2 seats down
That's
from me. I
cool.
had him sign my ticket stub.
He's like,
But I remember shaking this guy's hand, and it's
Just
like
massive.
I was like probably like
Where'd my hand go?
I was a teenager, but it was like swallowed me up. It was ridiculous.
Oh,
It was a
God.
massive guy just trying to get in and
That's
out
cool.
of the row and the people sitting there.
But yeah, like
I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame.
Favre, I don't think he is. But Favre was like uncomfortable. You could tell he was first. He thought it was going to be like a cordial interaction. He was like, "Oh yeah, I think we met once before," and then like the piercing look in the guy's eyes, like he wanted to kill him all these years later, and then he had to get escorted away by his security or whatever. And it was it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. Yeah, it was like very uncomfortable. And it had been so many years. Like this was last year. This happened.
Yeah, that's.
So I guess
life up, bro.
Meant that much.
Yeah. I think he would still have the fucking record.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, he's not in it.
His career.
He's not in it.
Well,
not
he hung up his cleats like really early. I watched half of that doc. He just walked away. Like I don't know. He didn't really play for that long, and I don't think he was. He had that one or two very good seasons, and aside from that, his career was not that impressive.
Back to the Mike Evans thing.
Yeah.
Did you see the whole line? So you couldn't bet. How many yards did he need? Like 70 or
he needed
like
83? 85.
85.
Oh, because they know he's going to go to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the line was you can only do over 90 yards.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the betting line. Yeah. Oh, trust me. I noticed that.
They're not dumb.
I didn't touch it. I was like, something's fishy. When it looks weird, it definitely is.
Yep.
There's a reason for
He
it.
only got like 89 yards.
Yep. How shocking is that?
Yeah. Crazy.
That's so set up. It's crazy. I think his reception line, because I think he needed 5 receptions for
6 receptions for the right.
for his incentive.
Yeah.
And I think the line was like 8. You couldn't bet less than 8.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude,
They know.
there's no way. And then I guarantee you there are fools that, oh, he's definitely going to go over.
Yep.
So, is Aaron Rodgers done in the NFL?
I'm just going to bring him up. I watched the
doc.
Yeah.
the doc.
I didn't finish
That was
it yet,
wild.
but
It's not a great look after
was wild,
after
man.
seeing how everything
played out. Yeah.
Dude, if you watch that like a non-football player, you'd be like, this guy's in the NFL and he's good? Like, how? Like, dude, telling you, the shit that he was saying, and
What do you mean exactly?
just like if you didn't know Aaron Rodgers was a football player,
Yeah,
because he's not exactly like ripped and shit like some of these receivers are.
fair.
And just, he was high the whole time.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it's obvious his entire life is not football, not at this point anyway. He's got other interests outside of football, but yeah, that's why they made a documentary about him. I think he's interesting. He's different. I think he's smart.
Yeah, it had the
Yeah. I mean, it definitely came off pretty, egocentric at times. I think.
Yeah.
And definitely, they didn't really expect everything to develop the way it did in his only full season in New York when they were making the doc. Otherwise, it probably would have seemed a lot cooler. But still pretty, at least an entertaining watch.
I mean, where are the Jets going to go, though? I mean, maybe keep Aaron Rodgers for another year.
Well, did you see his last game?
He played.
I know it was
he played
for
well,
nothing,
yeah.
but he threw for 3 yards. And
Look,
4
I'll
touchdowns.
die. I'll like go down with the ship with Rodgers. I am a big Rodgers fan. Like, yeah, they're not going to go anywhere else. But the problem is, like, I think he's kind of lost the locker room. I don't know if it's his fault or if it's obviously a lot of the blame is on upper management. Woody Johnson hasn't done a great job, and there's been a lot of changes and
I'm sure
coaching and everything.
the
But
locker room didn't like the fucking documentary either.
no, probably not. I mean, at least not some of them.
Yeah, because they were
But, like-
that's why you showed up late?
Yeah,
No,
But-
that was Egypt, right?
but he did leave for something.
I think that was not during. I think Egypt was when he was late to the practices. Then mandatory. At least.
Right, he left. He got fined.
I think he missed 2 or 3 practices.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff is all fine, excusable if you're winning. You can't really do that and then lose 12 games.
Yeah.
Especially when you're really supposed to be a Super Bowl contender. But somebody, either on social media somewhere, either Twitter, Instagram, so T. Higgins is a free agent, and one of the fans was in comments somewhere appealing to Sauce Gardner to, because I guess he's buddies with T, to get him to sign, and Sauce said, no, like, hell no, I'm not going to, like, pretty much said, like, without saying it, he pretty much said when his contract is up, he's leaving. Like, he would never advise any of his friends to come play in New York.
No, didn't he say that because it would be tampering if they were? I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, he
Read
said
some article. They were telling him to reach out to T. Higgins, and I think that's more so covering up.
Well, maybe that's what he said after
tampering.
the fact. It didn't sound like tampering to me.
Yeah.
The way that it was, the way that I saw it was that somebody in the comments, I think it was Instagram, said, "Get T. Higgins to come play in New York," and he said, "Hell no." That doesn't seem like it's trying to tiptoe around tampering. He would just say nothing.
Maybe.
That seems pretty vindictive to me. That
Well, Garrett Wilson was looking to get out too, right?
yeah, Garrett Wilson too, same thing. Could you? I mean, you can't blame him really, either one of them.
What's his Madden score? Because I heard that's what the Jets are basing everything off of these days. So Rodgers is going to be out anyway.
They'll trade Garrett Wilson for Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The kids are in charge now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just such a mess.
I'll be a Lion fan after that.
It's just such a mess. But yeah, those
Front
are.
runner. You just
Just
jump
like
to
that.
the best.
Just like
You just jump from the basement to the top floor. Wow.
I mean, I like Campbell when he
Yeah, well,
first
that's
got
why.
to the Lions.
That's
though,
why
and
you
they were-
guys are Yankees.
They were a
to be
2-win team.
Listen, when two of your best young players, who are supposed to be the cornerstones of the franchise, are pretty much telling you that they have no
That's how
these
kids
desire
are
to be
brought
there.
up now, though.
Dude, I hear you. The Giants are a disaster too, but it's just funny watching the Jets because you guys thought, roll back.
What do you think? What do you
a
think
year
now that
ago?
the NIL
18
is
months ago?
in these? What do you think about the NIL now? With all these kids making money already coming into the league, they're gonna be worse than what these kids are doing now.
Listen,
Way worse.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. Rodgers is going to leave. He's going to go play somewhere else, and he's going to win a Super Bowl.
I don't think so.
That's what's going to happen.
No way.
That's just the way it goes.
No way.
that's not gonna
He's too old.
I know it
for
doesn't make sense.
He's done.
It would just
No.
really twist the knife.
Where would he go?
I don't know.
Nowhere.
I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I think
The Giants.
I think he's done in New York.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. No.
I think
No,
he's.
man, you guys got the third pick.
I think he's done in New York. Yeah. So
Let's see.
he went from the 4th to the 3rd pick,
Yeah.
which is. I mean, I think there was a pretty big drop off, right, from 3 to 4.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depended who
do you
was
want?
landing where.
Yeah. Who do you guys want? So it's pretty much what Sanders,
Tank for Arch.
Cam Ward, and
Tank for Arch.
and
Trade the pick.
Travis Hunter, right?
Yeah, but they need a quarterback, so they're going to probably pick
Sanders or Ward, whoever's left, I guess. At
Whoever's
3.
Yeah.
Cam Ward, maybe.
Yikes.
It'll probably be Cam Ward. Who's got the first pick?
I'd rather have
No.
Titans.
Titans.
They don't. Do they need a quarterback? They have.
They don't like Levis.
Levis
They
is
might
not
move
here.
on
They
from
might
him.
move on. Who's 2?
Who is 2?
New England? No,
No, New
won.
England's 4.
They're 4. Jacksonville? No, they're up there too, right?
No, I think it is Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Jacksonville has.
So
a
they're not gonna
quarterback.
take a quarterback.
No. I mean,
Because Lawrence was hurt all
unless
year.
somebody trades Lawrence.
So they'll take Hunter,
I think 2 is Jacksonville. Let
and
me
you
just-
guys get the almighty
What the?
Shador Sanders with Coach Prime as your head coach.
what I'm scared of.
Oh no, they're not
Oh no,
moving
2
on
is
from.
Cleveland.
He'll be the assistant.
Oh,
I guarantee
They
you
need a quarterback
find-
too.
They need a quarterback
Oh, it's
too.
Cleveland.
So Giants might not even.
Yeah, they kind of do need a quarterback, don't they?
Jameis ain't.
Nah, he's not the guy.
Deshaun's out.
Do you think Hunter's going to fall to 3?
Yeah.
Also, one of those teams could very easily trade out of the.
Of course.
I mean,
We'll probably
Cleveland's
trade
not,
back.
but the Titans could.
So are you
If
saying
if
that?
the Titans want to move forward with Levis, they could definitely trade back.
So are you saying that
We're not going to draft Travis Hunter.
1
No,
and
no
2
way.
are Cam and Shador Sanders? 1 and 2, no matter
Those are the
what.
2 best quarterbacks.
Whether
No.
if they trade teams trade up into those spots.
That's not. No,
I don't
not
think they're
true.
going
I
to
think-
trade out.
I think
Yahoo
Hunter
hasn't
could go
been
in the top 2.
Travis Hunter.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Therefore, the Giants will take Travis Hunter.
Las Vegas.
What? That's
Trading
trading
up.
up.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
these are
but
just-
Cleveland's
this
going
is-
to take a quarterback. They got to take a quarterback.
Yeah, Cleveland, I would think, is definitely going to take one of the quarterbacks. Titans,
Shador
I
does
don't
want to
know.
go to the Raiders. They
Although
might try to do
Levis
something
has
crazy.
looked pretty bad all season.
Yeah, but they screwed themselves by winning.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to wrap it up so we can watch the TGL
Yeah.
a little bit?
Yeah.
Picks of the week.
Parlay of the week.
Yeah.
We're not even going to talk about last week.
So we're not going to
talk
pick the
about this
Monday
week.
game. We're just going to pick Saturday and Sundays.
Right,
games,
so
right?
that's
No.
what, 6 games to
Yeah.
choose from?
Yeah, no Mondays. So you got those.
I'm
to
going to
choose from.
go.
Yeah, you haven't
make my
lost
pick.
yet, so might as well.
Yeah, Bucks -3.
I'm taking
I like that pick.
I'm taking the Bills -8.5 versus Denver at home.
What's the over on
Okay.
that game?
Bucks.
50
My bad,
and a half.
My phone dropped.
Is it really?
dropped
It's
down the
50
fucking
and a
hole.
half?
50 and a half, yeah.
Sheesh.
But
That's a lot.
But you're taking the spread, right?
What?
Oh, you said the over?
No, I'm not taking the over. I'm taking
Yeah, you're taking
Bucks -3.
Bucks. Yeah.
Oh, the spread's 50.5.
Seems exhausting.
No, not the spread. The over-under is.
No,
That's
yeah.
what
He
I
said the over under, but that seems hot. Maybe not. They both could score.
Rip, you're taking the Bills?
I'm going to take the
Minus
Bills.
8.5.
I'm gonna divert away from the over/under for a
Okay.
week.
These guys just took the two easiest lines.
How's that the easiest one?
Just kidding.
Because the Lions aren't playing. Usually you just
Yeah.
take the Lions.
That's true. Or Kansas City.
Me?
Yeah.
I took them the one time they didn't even cover. They had never covered a line.
You're right, I did
Why would
say
you take
that.
that?
I did say
All
that.
right, I'm taking the over on the Denver Bills game.
I take the
47.5.
easiest ones.
Over on the
Okay.
Denver Bills. Okay.
Just said that because you're undefeated right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's supposed to be a blizzard.
Is it?
I don't know, maybe.
What are you taking?
He's taking the over on Denver Bills.
Oh,
I know it's going to be cold, but
it's going to be chilly.
Yeah, you fucking never know with that fucking.
I might pull a Rip card here.
you know it's going to be
Bills?
cold.
You know it's gonna be
It's
cold.
definitely going to be cold.
Rip, you might be proud of me here.
You taking the under? Which one?
Eagles, Packers.
The colder it gets, I'm telling you, you want to go
Eagles,
under.
Packers. Love
I
is
think we
hurt.
should just take under in every game.
I think Love is going to start still, but he's definitely hurt.
You going to take Packers?
No, I'm going to take the under.
Oh, under.
44.5.
Hertz is going to be totally. It was a concussion, right? So he should be.
Yeah, he should be fine, but
Saquon will be well rested.
I think the Packers defense has to step up. Watson is out for the season.
Is he out for, he is out for the year?
For the Packers,
He's out
yeah, the
last
receiver.
year.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a run game with Saquon and
So what you're saying
Jacobs.
is Saquon is well rested since he was being selfish.
Yeah, he's
not
gonna be a little-
selfish
he's gonna come
last
out
week.
flat.
He's going to come out.
he'll have 40 yards in the first half.
Okay.
How am I doing? You agree?
Yeah. No, not really. But,
Jeez.
so you're taking the under in that game, 45.5.
44.5, yeah.
Hmm.
Eagles pack.
All of the over unders except for the Bucks one because that's in Tampa. All the other ones are so low because it's so cold. Well, Houston, I guess.
Just trying to get you.
Baltimore, Buffalo, and Philly.
Look, he's searching for an under so bad right now.
I don't like that.
Oh, no, wait, you already,
Never
no,
had
you
success.
picked the Bills already. So we got, oh, no.
No, I
Josh is
did.
up.
Yeah.
You have the Bills.
Bills
You know
minus.
what? I'm
Money
changing.
line
I'm
or-
going Green
No.
Bay plus 4.5.
Ooh.
Green Bay
So
plus
Green Bay
4.5.
plus 4.5 and the under. Oof.
Yeah, the under sucks. I was gonna bet the over on that game.
So we just got to hope Philly doesn't score.
And wait, so sorry, Kobe. What did you took the over? And oh no, what did you
No,
take?
he took,
I took the Buccaneers -3.
Oh, okay.
Why? How's that an easy pick? I bet
I'm
most of the
kidding,
public
Cole,
is
I'm
on.
kidding.
On
Calm down, man. I'm joking. You're
James
undefeated. That's
Daniels.
why. It's why I said it.
You
So you're gonna win that one too because I agreed with it.
You don't
didn't hear
buy
me?
into the.
I said I agree with that.
You don't buy into the Jaden Daniels hype.
No.
Not in the playoffs.
Not in the playoffs.
Rookie?
Let Baker
Let him cook.
cook or bake. Bake. Let Baker bake.
Bake.
Let
Baker
Mayfield
bake.
big.
Let them bake.
On that note,
Baker bake.
All right, let's wrap it up. Follow the Instagram. Follow TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube. Till next time.
new things coming, baby.
Carry on.
Here to whoop that ass.
Let them bake.
Chicken bake.